Okay, gang, we're continuing our look at Chapter 16 with nutrient metabolism. If you remember, there are four basic organic molecules that make up your body: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and fats. So the first one we're going to look at in terms of breakdown is carbohydrates. Your body wants carbohydrates. Remember, this is a simple sugar. It's easy to break down, and it's our primary source of energy in our cells. So think back to modern biology, Hunter's biology, cellular respiration. Sugar goes in, C6H12O6, goes into the cell, cytosol, gets broken down, enters into the Krebs cycle and electron transport chain, and that's how we get ATP for our cells to use. So this is why it's the preferred energy source for your body. If you don't get enough glucose, you start feeling sick, but it's you know, the basic building block that we want to drive our metabolic engine. So anything you eat is going to get actually converted down into glucose. From there, we have to decide, where do we go? If I have too much glucose, then I will probably start as fat. But I also need to break down any fat that comes into my body and convert that into possible energy source too. Of course, fats are a little bit more hard to break down because they are fats. They have to be converted to fatty acids first. Proteins, on the other hand, are the hardest to break down. That digestive process actually starts in the stomach and is finished in the duodenum. So in terms of protein metabolism, yeah, you got to make sure you eat enough proteins. Make sure you're ingesting the appropriate amino acids, most of which your body makes, but some of them you can only get from food, and those foods being meat sources. So if you're on a vegan diet, make sure you're taking the appropriate supplements to get all your amino acids so that your body systems, endocrine, everything can run appropriately. This is just a cool slide that kind of shows an overview of the three types of metabolism. I think I said fats twice. I meant nucleic acids. But now we're going to look at your metabolic rates, which is your body at basic rest. Imagine yourself where you woke up in the morning, you're just kind of laying there. That is your basal metabolic rate. It's your resting rate, your minimal needs that you need in terms of caloric intake to survive. Your TMR is your total. So if you're a very active person, you're going to need more calories. If you're sedentary, it's going to be kind of a little bit less. All of this comes back in terms of your body temperature. Your body temperature is that conversion of energy, and that's how we can look at it in being measured. Because the process of cellular respiration is an exothermic reaction. That's why we put off heat. Your biggest generator, if you remember, are your muscles and your muscle cells. So a measurement of your activity can be through your body temperature.